Hello friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design, and it's Make and Take Tuesday. How would you like to learn how to make this adorable little ATC box filled with spring tags and a tea party in a box? If you're interested, stick around because the tutorial comes up next. Let's get our craft on. All right, friends, let's talk supplies. And we're going to be using Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Spring Garden. This is a stunning collection. And it's so perfect for this little box of tags. I just think we're going to love how this turns out. I can see it in my head already. So I'll give you a quick look at the papers, which are deliciously vintage and shabby chic, beautiful florals, then these great tone on tone pieces. Some of these look like old wallpaper. It's really, really pretty stuff. These great little tags, the journal page, 3x4s, the mixed size page with 4x4s and 2x2s. Look at this. That looks like my wallpaper did in my bedroom when I was a little girl. And then the 4x6s and some stickers. In addition to that, I grabbed the large ephemera pieces, which have all these wonderful like library cards and tickets and tags and Viewmaster circles. And then I have what are these? Bits and pieces. Look how cute these are with the little garden boots and all the things. And of course, we're going to use these to decorate our tags. And then these are bits and pieces. So these are cute too. And then I grabbed the 6x8 paper pad, which is equally stunning. So I'll give you a quick peek through this. Love, love. Look at this cute little bunny. Is he adorable or what? Then I also got the floral bits. Evidently I really liked this collection, so I kind of ordered everything. Then you're going to need, for your box, I have a Graphic 45 ATC box. Now these have been discontinued, but any box that kind of measures the same, and you'll find the measurements in the description box below this video, you can use. And I've painted, mine was craft, and I painted my edges with white chalk paint. You're also going to need the 3 ATC tags that are inside the box, which I've also painted. And then I went into my stash and I grabbed 2 of these regular size tags. Now mine are the old alpha tags, left over from when I was on the Graphic 45 design team. But they're going to work perfectly because we're going to cover front and back and no one will see the letters. We're also going to need, to go with our box, a 4.5 by 5 3/4 inch piece of pretty thick chipboard. This is probably 1/8 of an inch thick. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of 4 3/4 by 3 5/8. So we have something to attach our box feet to. So I have 2 of these. And then I had these little box feet in my stash and painted these with white chalk paint and then spritzed them with a little mist. The color was cappuccino, but that's the basic of the supplies. And of course I'll have flowers and charms and all those things. On Thursday, we'll make the box. Today, we're just going to focus on making the tags. So let me kind of clear some room and get set up, and we'll get started with that. All right, friends, I want to get started on doing these tags. And before we start building our paper layers, I just want to add a little bit of light stenciling. So this is a Stamperia stencil that I've had for quite a while. I like it because there are so many options on it. So I'm going to bring in my little pawn magnets from my glass board studio, and that's going to hold The glass board is magnetic, so that's going to hold this stencil in place while I work. And I've got some tea dye Distress Oxide, and I just want to come in here and apply some tea dye ink, and I'm kind of grinding it in as opposed to my normal swirling it in, because this is a very thin stencil and I want to make sure. I'm just going to come all the way around like this. I want to make sure I don't tear or disturb my stencil. Just smooth this down. We'll come over here. So I have the front side and the back side of the tag. All right. And now I'm going to come in. This is Ranger Texture Paste Opaque Crackle. And the thing that I love about this is that that ink will bleed through once I apply this and it dries, which is really nice. So I'm just putting it on. I'm not doing it super thick. I just want to add a little texture to these paper tags, tag liners. And I did ink the edges with tea dye before I started this process. All right. I'm going to come over here and get the back side of my tag. All right. I'm going to pick this up. So that's just some really neat texture right there. I'm going to move this tag out of the way because I'm happy with that one. But I'm going to take this tag and I want to add some of this script here. And I'm going to do this same process on all, both of the large tags, and I might add a little bit to the small tags too. And I won't go over this again and again, but you get the idea. This is how I'm doing it. So if you choose to do this on your tags, you know how. All right, so I think I'm happy here. I really like the texture. I hope the camera picks that up. It's a really cool texture. So I'm going to clean up this mess and then I'll be back and we'll start layering our tags. All right, friends, I want to start putting these little tags together. I've glued the fronts and backs on, and I've dipped into my ephemera and I found these beautiful flowers, and we're just going to put adhesive on this left-hand side and along the bottom, just to create a little tuck spot. And I'm putting it down like this. And then I went into my 12 by 12 and found the 2 by 2 images, cut them out together, fold it in half, and this is going to tuck in there like a little so it'll just slide right in there like a tuck spot. So that takes care of this part. We're going to flip this over. Here's the back. I did this tag without any stenciling just so you could kind of see it. And then I went into the other ephemera and I found this little picket fence. And I'm just going to fold it like a little flap. And I'm going to glue this part down right here. Then I'm going to go through my stash of little word strips and stuff, and I'll put some sort of little greeting under there. But isn't that cute? Isn't that a cute little tag? And of course there's room over here so you can write a little note, and maybe we'll put a little image or something here. I'll have to think about that. But then I went into my ribbon and I found this pretty ribbon. I've had this forever. This is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And we're going to put this through the top. I'm cutting about a 4-inch piece. And we're just going to thread this through the top. Like this. Then we're going to come in with some white burlap string. And I've doubled this over. It's about 12 inches long once it's doubled, so probably 24 beforehand. I created some cute little spring charms with just some bits and bobs that were in my stash. I'm going to slip these over the ribbon. I've got a little watering can, a bumblebee, and an old Tim Holtz word tile. But you can find whatever charms you have in your stash that you think would be sweet on this. Now I'm going to bring in my burlap string, and I'm just going to tie it around the top. And before it's all said and done, I will add like a little posy up there, and I might come in and add a little button or something. I want these to be really sweet and shabby chic, sort of vintage. Look how cute that is with these little charms on the top. That's really sweet. I love that. All right, so there's that. I've got this little piece of crochet lace. I put this along the bottom. Okay. So there's the basics of this tag. So cute. And of course, when we finish our box, this will go inside the box. And this is just a really sweet little piece to put out. These would be so cute on like a tea table or a gardening club party, something like that. So let me set this aside. I'm going to have to come back and fix that charm. It came off, but probably should do it like this. There we go. There we go. That's a little more secure. All right. So there's one down. This next little one. So I did the patchwork on the front of each one. This one has the stencil paste, front and back. You can see how pretty that is. And on this one on the front, I've got this pretty pink flower that I think we'll put, we'll put going like this. I'm just going to put glue here, and I'm going to put glue here. Put this down kind of at an angle. Here's our little book that we made. So cute to tuck inside. So this is like, I love making projects that double as home decor. I think that's really fun. So you could set this out on your hall table or something as a little bright spot as people come into your house. On the back side, I've got this darling little nest, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to fold this and put adhesive here and glue this down so it becomes a little flap element. Isn't that precious? All right. So then our ribbon and everything will go through the top just like we did before. I'm not going to show you all of that again just to save time. Here's our third wee tag. And you can see here's the stencil, front and back. I've got this beautiful flower. Let me see, how do we want this one to go? Yeah, I think we'll do this one like this, along this side and here. And glue this down. Here's our little book. Tuck in there. Flip this over. On the back, I have Let Your Dreams Blossom, and we're just going to glue that down. I don't have a little flip for this one, but it's still really cute. And then I have this little teacup to go underneath it. And these are all from the ephemera packs. All right, so that's that one. Let's see. Now let's bring in this large tag. And here's the front with the floral paper, and the back is the gingham. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the back first. I've got this wonderful, these are the 3x4s, and I just, again, just folded them in half. And on the inside, you could actually put like a little picture or something if you wanted to. We're going to glue this down. On the back. I'll take a little piece of lace and put it right along here. And another little piece of lace and put it right along here. And I'll probably top those with a button or something. Just really cute. And let me see. Let's put this little heart. So that's the back side. So now we go to the front side. And for this, we're going to do, for these larger tags, we're going to do a bit of layering, which I think is going to be really fun. This is one of the ephemera cards, and they've already layered this for us, which is so nice with these terracotta pots and the sweet little bees. So we're going to put this right here. Then there's this sweet ephemera bit from the paper, from the ephemera, one of the ephemera packs. I'm not sure which one, but I bought them all, so it's one of them. This is going to go right along the edge and sort of overlap those terracotta pots. Then there's this adorable Grow gardening pick. I'm going to put that down in there. Like that. And then we've got another sweet little bee that we're going to set. Where do we want him? Let's have him down here on the daisy. So there's that. And then of course we'll add our lace and ribbon and all the things here. And I might, because these are bigger, I'm probably going to add some little floral corners, but that's how those are done. And here's the last little tag. This goes on the back, and you can see there's the stenciling. You can see how that tea dye, as it dries, it comes on up through that texture paste, which is so fun. So here's our 3x4 cards that we just folded in half. See? This is going to go on the back. And then just a little snippet of lace. It doesn't take a lot. Right here. And you can even mix and match lace to make this super cute. Here's our front. For this one, I've got this clipboard and ticket. I'm going to put that down right here. We've got our wellies. These are so cute. Oh, I want to layer this piece in first. This is really beautiful, another really beautiful piece. Then we'll come in with our wellies, and these are going to go right here. It says in the garden, which is pretty perfect if you ask me. I left the top edge open. Put this down. We've got another little pick that will go inside the wellies. Isn't that cute? Put it in there sort of at an angle. And then one sweet little bee. Let's have him right here like he's flying into that flower. Just like that. Okay. So that is how we're going to layer up these tags. I'm going to go ahead and finish adding my lace and all those things, and I'll come back and show you these when they're all finished. All right, my friends, these are all finished up and they turned out so cute. You can see I've added some little flowers, some little burlap bows, a few little enamel dots. Here's the back side with our button. And on the inside, I did go ahead and cut some little liners so you could write a note in here. So sweet. And here's this one. Again, the wellies, I put a little flower and a little enamel dot and added the flowers here, the flower on top. And on the inside, I added the little notes. These tiny ones are so darling, these little ATCs. In the pocket, I went ahead and added a 1 3/4 inch square of white paper and then a little sticker from the sticker sheet. Put a little pink button on our lace and added some enamel dots. Here's our little charms. On the back side, I just added a couple of flowers. Here's this one. I love these little garden charms too. They're so sweet. Another pretty pink button. Here's our little birdhouse. 1 3/4 inch square of white paper and another little sticker. So they're all basically the same, but each one is kind of unique. On this flip page, I added a sentiment over here and a butterfly sticker. And then on this little floral pocket, here's our bunny and another little sticker and square. I added a sticker here, some enamel dots scattered around, this cute little flower button. And on the back, our little bunny flip. Oops, did I get him glued in there? I think I did get his ear glued. No, it was just stuck. Okay, it wasn't glued, it was just stuck. So I put this little sentiment here and then a little sticker from the sticker sheet here. And that's our little, those are our little tags. So that's part 1 of this tutorial done for Make and Take Tuesday. This is our tag of the month. And then come back on Thursday and we'll make the box together. And you'll have this really pretty little spring decor piece to set out in your home. All right, guys, that's it for me, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you along for the journey. That's it for me. I'm going to clean up my desk and go get my craft done. See you on Thursday. Bye.